YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of play reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Shapeshifters Icon SBC for none other than Vidic. Vidic is a 95 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type right footer with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, in order to complete the SBC, boys, there are 8 different requirements. I'm pretty sure that is coming in at around like 300,000 coins, which honestly isn't too bad. A couple of days ago, we did get the David Beckham SBC, and that one was like 280,000 coins and probably the most popular SBC during the Shapeshifters promo. But we do see a lot of versatility with this one. He can play the center, defensive mid, right back, and center mid positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I mean, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. Gang with the lowest stat being 83 for his dribbling. So whether you want to incorporate him in the midfield or at the right back position, I mean, the physical side to his game is definitely going to be the standout area. With Vidic, I mean, he is 6'3" with a bit of a larger build in game, 91 pace, 92 defending, and 95 physical for the card. If you do prefer kind of like your stronger, more physical type of midfielders, maybe like a Patrick Vieira or maybe like a Ruud Gullit, I feel like Vidic might actually fit your style of play. The technical side to this game doesn't look too bad. Now, he does only have 83 dribbling, so on the ball obviously isn't going to be the greatest of players, but with his really good reactions and composure, he should be very responsive in game, and I feel like it's actually going to be quite difficult to get around him. Really good shooting at 88 and then also 90 passing, so if you do want to maybe implement him a little bit more like a box-to-box midfielder, you definitely can. And with the way that the card is set up, boys, I feel like it's really important to get the most out of his pace because he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step playstyle, so I would personally recommend the Shadow Chem style. And obviously because he does already have really good strength and aggression, man, so might as well get the most out of his pace and defending. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 10 different playstyles. The long ball pass, anticipate, slide tackle, and aerial playstyle pluses. And I feel like this is where the card is maybe going to be a little bit hit and miss for some people, man. I mean, he does have 4 playstyle pluses, but 2 out of the 4 are kind of like meh. I love the anticipate playstyle, plus if you do run him as a center defensive mid, the long ball pass can be really effective as well. The slide tackle is okay, the aerial playstyle plus is okay as well, nothing too special right there. And then he does also have the power header, incisive pass, jockey, block, bruiser, and acrobatic. So as you guys can see, he does have some really nice playstyles, but I mean, the intercept playstyle as a more defensive-minded midfielder, missing that is a huge letdown for the card. And then it would have been really nice for him to also have the quick step and the relentless playstyle, so that's going to be really interesting to see how that affects his game. And with the way that the card is set up, boys, I mean, running him at the right back position honestly would be quite interesting to test out, but I feel like it's going to be best to go ahead and run him as that center defensive mid, maybe like as a deep lying playmaker or maybe like a holding midfielder. Because the technical side to his game is also really good, if you do want to use him as a box-to-box midfielder, I feel like that would actually be really interesting to test out as well. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 8 different requirements. It is coming in at around like 300,000 coins, which is actually a pretty decent price for him. With so many special cards currently in FC25, I mean Shapeshifters promo team of the season, it's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking this card up. As always, if you guys do enjoy these FC25 play reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Vidic card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright boys, game number 1 using the new Vidic Shapeshifters card. We are coming up against a 4-2-1-3 Rodrigo, Ribery, Rooney. It's a pretty good team. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and run him at the center mid position where he is a little bit more of a defensive minded midfielder. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, as you guys know, he has like 81 agility and like 82 balance. He is 6'3" with a bit of a larger build in game, and if we do a little bit of left stick dribbling, I mean, to be completely honest, boys, like, it isn't anything too crazy, but I feel like he isn't that clunky on the ball either. Now, if you do want to run him as like a center defensive mid, I mean, the reactions and composure are going to be the 2 most important dribbling stats, so hopefully he is quite responsive in game. But yeah, man, let's even get off to a good start in game number 1. Now, we did signal Ciro Immobile to make that run over the top through ball. Yeah, boys, the long ball pass playstyle plus is going to work so well with this card. That's a lovely pass right there. I'm actually going to drop it back. Zinedine Zidane with the finesse shot. Oh, it's a little bit central, boys. Unlucky, though. Nemanja Vidic again. Now, as you guys know, we did give the card the Shadow Chem style. No rapid or quick step playstyles. And you can most definitely feel that in game, boys. I mean, he's not the quickest of players. I mean, but the cutback is really nice, though. I mean, with the incisive pass playstyle, boys, like in those more advanced positions, you are going to be able to like create a few chances with him. Nemanja Vidic again, just a little bit of AI defending. No intercept playstyle for the card, but he does have the anticipate playstyle plus. That's a good tackle, man. He should be very, very strong in the tackles. Now, we are keeping the pressure up very early on. A little bit of tiki-taka football. Nemanja Vidic. Boys, I tried to go for a speed boost right there, and it's like, I don't know if it registered, but, I mean, the acceleration was not great. Vidic again. Kaka, good ball right there. That's decent attacking positioning. I thought he was going to move his goalkeeper, boys. It doesn't matter. It's actually a pretty tidy finish. What does he have? He has 88 shooting, boys. So, I mean, in those more advanced positions, might be able to score a couple goals as well. Now, again, man, it's really important to test out, like, the consistency of his long-range passing. Over the top through ball again. Yeah, boys, that's not too bad right there. Vidic, boys, is going to win that. I mean, the physical side to his game is honestly really OP. I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like he's actually a little bit underrated this year. Vidic again with the cutback. Kaka probably should be scoring right there, but it's another decent pass. Now, let's see, maybe try to overload the left-hand side right here. We do have Cancelo on the ball. Ping it towards the middle. And then he does have decent attacking positioning, boys. Maybe a little bit too much power behind that one, yeah. Vidic again. Now, I will say, man, using him in the midfield does allow you to win the ball high up the pitch. Like right there, the Anticipate Playstyle Plus is working really well with the card. Joao Cancelo, nice. Go ahead and drop it back. Maybe just try to get him in behind right here. Vinicius. Nemanja Vidic. I kid you not, boys, that shot actually took me a little bit by surprise because it was first time and I didn't expect him to score. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. I think that is safe to say. I mean, for 300,000 coins, like the value of the SBC isn't half bad. The only thing that's throwing me off a little bit is the fact that they could have made the card a little bit better. Like if they would have given him maybe like intercept playstyle plus instead of the slide tackle, I feel like he would have been a lot more desirable. But yeah, man, let's maybe try to get that goal right back. I actually want to test out the card's finishing a little bit more, boys. Now, I know that a lot of people are probably going to use him as like a right back or maybe like as a more defensive-minded midfielder, but the technical side to his game hasn't been that bad. Vidic not going to get the interception right there, but we are going to track back. Yeah, boys, that's decent recovery speed. The quick step playstyle honestly would have taken the card to a whole nother level. That's a good interception, though. Vidic again. He might try to look to play that towards the middle. Look at that, boys. That's a great tackle. I will say my manual defending right there wasn't great, but I mean, that tackle somehow helped us out quite a bit. Nice. We used this run as a decoy, so now we have a little bit of space with Vinicius. Vinicius, look for the cutback. Nemanja Vidic. Beautiful turn. He's got the tackle, man. Unlucky. All right, boys. Now, a little bit of counter-attacking football right here. I might try to overload the left-hand side. Play it. Nemanja Vidic, boys. That's actually a pretty decent run right there. I want to test out the sprint speed a little bit more. Up against Kunde. That's not too bad. Go for a shot. Just can't release him, man. Unlucky. I kid you not, boys. We low-key kind of have to, like, clutch up right here. Vidic, let's just go for an over-the-top through ball. Look at the curve on that pass, boys. I don't know if we're going to get to it, but the idea is decent, man. It might actually work out for us. Zidane near post. Scrappy goal, boys. Scrappy goal, but we'll take it. Like I said, man, if your opponent is playing a very high line or if you are struggling to break down your opponent, just send one of your players on a run and try to go for an over-the-top through ball. Now, this guy's maybe just going to try to ping that towards the middle. Vidic. This is where we need a little bit of manual defending again, boys. That's a great interception. See, I mean, if you are good at manual defending, like, not having the intercept playstyle is still a letdown for the card. But, I mean, you can kind of make it work. All right, boys, counter-attacking football. That ping pass from Vidic was actually really, really nice. First time as well. Zidane through the middle. Vidic is making that run, play it through. Does have the 5-star weak foot, bit of a tight angle. Maybe should be scoring right there, but as you guys saw in that play, the stamina was just so low right there. Look for the cutback. Maignan finish. There it is, boys. That's a good play, though. Vidic again. Now, we haven't gotten one corner in today's video, so I might try to get a corner. Kaka, nice. Did kind of get blocked off right there. Vidic, nice. Little L2R2 tap, play it through. Great ball. Low driven. That's lovely, boys. That's exactly what he brings to your team. Very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward, and then chance creation has actually been a little bit surprising. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Shapeshifters Icon Vidic card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, boys, I mean, overall, a pretty solid card in-game. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the Shadow Chem style, so we do max out his pace at 99. As you guys know, he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step playstyles, but with the mostly lengthy acceleration type, I mean, for the most part, he was quite quick in-game. Now, the quick step or the rapid playstyle would have been a great addition for the card, and I feel like if he had that, he would be a little bit more desirable. But nevertheless, man, I feel like defensively, if you do want to use him as a more defensive-minded midfielder, he is still a very solid player in-game. 96 interceptions, 98 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle with the Anticipate playstyle plus. I mean, very consistent in the tackle, very strong in those challenges as well. The only letdown defensively is the fact that he doesn't have the intercept playstyle. And because a lot of people are probably going to use him as like a center mid / center defensive mid, I feel like the intercept playstyle is really important. For me personally, boys, the standout stat for the card was most definitely the 95 physical with his 96 strength and 94 aggression. I mean, a very strong player both on and off the ball. And then the technical side to his game, if you do want to use him as like a box-to-box midfielder, was actually quite surprising. Really good passing with the long ball pass playstyle plus. So from a deeper position, you can most definitely create a few chances with him. And then like in more advanced positions, the finishing was actually not too bad. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the value of the SBC like a 7.5 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 8 different requirements. It is going to cost you roughly 300,000 coins to complete. And a couple days ago, we did get the David Beckham SBC that was very similar in price, and if I had to choose between the two, I would personally still go ahead and choose David Beckham. Now, if you do run the 4-2-1-3 formation and you are in need of a center defensive mid, I feel like you can still most definitely get the job done. But I do also think that EA could have made the card a lot more desirable. A playstyle plus other than the slide tackle or the aerial, maybe like another passing playstyle plus or the intercept playstyle plus would have made the card a lot more effective in game. I really like how he does have the 4-star skill moves and the 5-star weak foot. The 5-star weak foot really important at this stage of FC 25, but he is missing a few playstyle pluses and then also a few playstyles to really take him to a whole nother level. Now keep in mind, boys, I mean, we have so many special cards currently in FC 25. I mean, from the season pass, you can get a lot of really good center mid / center defensive mids. I mean, Mike Maignan is actually a really good comparison in my opinion. If I had to compare the two, I would personally go ahead and choose Maignan. But as a card overall, I do still think that he makes a very solid player in game. He's just missing a few playstyles or maybe like different playstyle pluses to really take him to a whole nother level. So I mean, if you do have the fodder and you do want to go ahead and give him a try, I would recommend completing the loan first and then giving him a try. There are better options out there in my opinion, but if you do end up completing the SBC, you are still getting a pretty solid player in game. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.